Alright? Looks like Hima has got her Plushy Kurama. And we're gonna talk about it. So, let's get to it. Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is your Anime Legacy with my Two Blue Vortex Chapter 9 review. And the biggest takeaway from this is I'm a little bit divided. Because, on the one hand, this was another great chapter, but for me, a lot of things that happen in this chapter are kind of good setup, but obviously the big thing is kind of, to me, a little bit of a letdown, but a good power up. And I'll explain why as we go through. Now, first and foremost in this chapter, it's like basically we just keep establishing the fact that Kawaki is a, huge, a-hole, basically, because all he cares about is Boruto. All he cares about is killing Boruto, even though the Shinju are sitting up here, pretty much engaging Ino Shikacho. Now, to be fair, Jura did give them the option of running away. But of course, the whole anime shonen Nakama thing, they're not gonna do that. And, Inoji is basically got his teenage hormones basically jumping for Himawari. So good on her following mommy's example, already getting them your girl already got him sweating, and she ain't 19 yet. So good on her for that. But again, we'll get to her in a minute. But basically, when it comes to the Shinju, I actually like them. They're very interesting villains. It's like they're just trying to figure it all out like we are. Like, even when Jura, finds out that Naruto isn't the person he was looking for, he's like, okay, so I was looking for the QB, but it's not Naruto. So it's Himawari. Now, I don't know how saying that you're going to solve your problems by eating people is something that we can condone, but they Shinju. They don't know no better. They just, again, trying to figure it out. They asking more questions than the people coming to her, I'll tell you that. We see in one of the panels that Sarada and Sumeri are gonna be in the way. So on the way to provide backup, after Shikamaru let Ino Shikacho get dusted for a while, cause let's be clear, nothing they did to Jura was really gonna be effective. But even he, and as fans, we have to commend their coordination. So yet again, we see signs of the next generation, being prepped to step up to the plate and take over for the prior generation. Sorry to all hardcore Naruto fans who still haven't let that fact go. Okay, now we get to the big stuff. Now, I think that this part with Boruto versus Kawaki actually works very, very well for the series going forward if Kishimoto goes in the right direction with it. Or at least the direction I think is the right direction. And that is having Boruto reestablish the Uzumaki clan as a real clan and finding, either scrolls or people tied to his ancestry that can help him remove Momoshiki. Because we know Momoshiki is not going to be a factor unless there's going to be something changed about the flash forward. We know Boruto can activate his Karma Seal. We know Boruto can activate his Jogan just by what we see in the flash forward. So this was a nice way of protecting Kawaki and not completely burying him, as we say in a wrestling term, and completely burying him as a heel, and giving him something that he can hold over Boruto. Because right now, like he even said, you've been living too good, player. Have you even trained? Boruto just, putting him apart, making him a part of Weave Nation. The moment Kawaki even tossed, those whatever it was at him. I mean, honestly, one, if you watch the fan translations, I think they were like rods and, but I don't think the Manga Plus panel actually handled that dodge as well as the fan translations did, because it kind of looked like he tossed some screws and things at him with his Sukuna Hikona. But either way, Boruto dodged and made Kawaki look like, he was father again, until Kawaki, knows about the karma mark. Now, what is Kawaki going to do to force Boruto to use the karma mark and make Momoshiki come out? Because Momoshiki's going to come out. Now, Kashi and Koji established the fact that you can't control it. Come back now. He was about to go in and save his sister. But when that karma resonance activated, Boruto left. Kashi and Koji just told Boruto, get out of there. Get out. Fall back, bro. Fall back. So, we'll see what happens with that. Now, for the main event. Himawari. Now, I like how it was constructed. Hima, Shikacho, like I said, was going in. They was giving Jura some of the work, and even helped Himawari get free when Jura launched that tree attack on, which, was impressive. But basically, yeah, they were about to get fired, and even Hidari said, why aren't they giving up? This is against survival instincts. It's like, it's not that they're not, and Jura's like, it's not that they're not intelligent, it's just that something's overriding their survival instincts. Again, as I said earlier, establishing the fact that the Shinju understand human emotion on a logical level, but as we as humans know, emotions aren't logical. When you trying to save your family, as many of you who've been reading One Piece and learned about Kuma, no, you trying to protect people you care about, you willing to go all out and do whatever you gotta do. Even if it mean, in the case of, Kuma, giving up your very soul itself, you gonna save family. You gonna save the people you care about. That's just how it is. If you really truly care about somebody, you gonna do whatever. So that's just how it is. But the Shinju still can't understand that because they only understand emotion on a logical level. They're still thinking on a logic-based level. Now, as for Himawari, I like the way the scene is constructed, where she is desperate and trying to help her friends because she doesn't want to see the people that she cares about be killed either. And then she ends up in the, same, whirlpool, waterfall, water type place that Naruto would go when he would, interact with Kurama. And, like I said in the intro, Himawari finally got her little plushie, from the episode. She wanted her little Kurama plushie. She finally got the, life-size version. This one talks, so good for her. But to me, personally, I kind of don't like Kurama being back because even though it's established, it's like, to me, it's a little bit soon. It's like, in actual world time, I guess it would be okay because it's like 3 to 4 years since he died. And even in our world, I think it's been a little bit longer, maybe 4 to 5. So I guess it's okay, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of wanted someone to just, stay dead in this manga to say that, everything's on the table. For the simple fact is that Kurama's death really brought tension to Boruto. So the question is now, who else can come back? I mean, even though with Kurama it was built in, it's like, are we going to get more people coming back like, Kashi and Koji in the form of clones? Or are we going to just have people just start coming back and being bought back? We don't know yet. That being said, this was a very solid chapter. I mean, a lot of things that I kind of thought were going to happen going forward are still on the table. I still say that Sarada may become, a Shinju. We don't know yet. Because now she's going to battle with Shinju and Hidari is there. And unless somebody tells her that isn't Daddy, that's going to be a very interesting, encounter for next week. But obviously, the big story is Himawari, and we're going to see how her and Kurama interact with each other, or this new Kurama, fight together. And the big question with Kurama and all the tail beasts now is, are they affected by omnipotence? Do they know instinctively that Himawari and Boruto are brother and sister? That's a big thing now. But like I said, solid chapter, a lot to look forward to, and that's all I have for this one. If you like anything you heard, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.